The following video today is brought to you by Quip. Stay tuned until the end of the video to find out more about the world's greatest toothbrush. On average, about once a decade, California sees a flower super bloom. This is caused by a rainy winter season in the southern part of the state, which turns desert terrain into a vibrant landscape, filled with blonde dandelions, apricot-colored poppies, and purple sand verbenas. One of these super blooms just so happened to occur in 2019. It was quite a beautiful sight. That is, until swarms of Instagram models began raiding these fields, stepping and laying in the blossoms, leading to the flowers' destruction for their photo shoots. For the sake of some internet points, these women left huge bald patches in once pristine locations, destroying a cherished natural event for everyone else. These pictures were spread across the image-sharing app and gained millions upon millions of views, with even YouTube themselves purchasing the rights to one of the culprits' pics and sharing it to their millions of followers. From there, even more wannabe models started to go to these fields, leading to more destruction of nature. There is a problem online, which I feel hasn't been reported on nearly enough, which are people on Instagram wreaking havoc on wildlife and ecosystems. The flowers are just a more recent example of this trend. Another would be people climbing on delicate Joshua trees. Even though they aren't there to be posed with, many including Miley Cyrus have felt the need to do so anyway, because of how cool it would look, I guess. These trees have shallow root systems, which makes them easy to damage with a human's weight. This fact hasn't stopped many from doing it anyway, however. And again, this is just another example of many of people damaging the earth for the sake of getting more followers. We live in a society where everyone wants to show off the cool things they're doing on social media, and it's led to a whole new phenomenon which I like to call viral locations. All it takes is one person with 1 million followers to share a pic of them at an interesting art exhibit, and the attendance of that place will go through the roof from others who don't want to be left out on a chance to take a selfie there. For a place like a museum, this trend is actually great, since it gets people in the doors, which will allow them to stay open. But for cool spots and wildlife, it has caused the crowding of once peaceful spots, with many breaking the rules for the sake of taking a cool photo. I know I bring up criticism of YouTubers a lot on this channel, but I guess at the very least we can still be proud of the fact that we're not ruining the environment directly. As much as the media likes to rag on YouTube, I actually think that this site has developed so it could be used in less vapid and surface level ways than other sites such as Facebook, Snapchat, or of course Instagram. An interesting thing I noticed a while ago was that while full-time YouTubers are often called creators, people who do Instagram full-time are usually referred to as models. It makes sense that popular individuals on a photo sharing site are often just attractive people posing in cool places. And that's what they do for a living. I can respect that it's a full-time job, but after hearing about the super bloom destruction, I start to think if Instagram has any other negative effects on society. Looking into it, there have actually been quite a few studies which show that looking at too much Instagram can make you unhappy since you're constantly comparing yourself to the lives of others. If on the app for too long, you can start to forget that Instagram models are only showing you what they want you to see, hiding behind Photoshop, flattering camera angles, and makeup that most people in the real world can't compete with. But even with that being said, seeing them live a life of luxury makes many feel bad about their less exciting existence. For anyone out there who feels down after going through their feed, you can take solace in the fact that for many of these Instagram models, their lifestyle comes with a pretty big catch: prostitution. A lot of these women on Instagram are reported to simply be high-end escorts using social media as their promotional method of choice. If you wonder how they're able to travel the globe in style even if they don't have millions of followers, it's often because very wealthy men are funding their voyages in exchange for companionship. Of course, this is not the case for all Instagram models, but it is common enough that some have started to send emails posing as rich guys to see what these women's rates are. The answer usually is that they want to be flown in first class, stay in mansions or high-end hotels, and visit places that would make for a great photo on the gram. In conclusion, I'm honestly not sure the point I'm trying to make with this video. I guess it's to show how strange it is that one of the biggest platforms in the world has in a way created a little ecosystem of people that destroy nature and sell their bodies for money. But hey, I guess every website has their quirks. Hey everybody, it's your favorite professional toothbrush salesman back again to tell you why you should use Quip. One of the most important things we do for our health every day is brushing our teeth. Yet most of us don't do it properly. Quip was designed to make brushing your teeth more simple, affordable, and even enjoyable. One of the things that makes Quip so great is the multi-use cover that mounts on your mirror and unmounts to slide over your bristles for on-the-go brushing. This declutters your sink or cabinet and makes traveling with an electric toothbrush easier. It also doesn't require a clunky charger and runs for 3 months on one charge. To make it even easier, the brush heads are automatically delivered on a dentist recommended schedule of every 3 months for only $5. I've been using my Quip toothbrush for over 6 months now, and I can say with absolute certainty that it's the greatest toothbrush I've ever used. This also explains why they're backed by over 20,000 dental professionals. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/whathappened right now, you can get your first refill pack for free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack for free at getquip.com/whathappened. And I'll also provide a link in the description down below.